The sprawling grounds of the Pashupatinath temple, one of the most important Hindu temples and pilgrimage sites in the world, are also home to the most widely used cremation grounds for the Nepalese people, as the temple lies on the Bagmati River, which feeds into the sacred Ganges River. At Pashupatinath, there is celebration of the full cycle of life, from birth to death and again. On one side of the river, the grounds house the temple, the sacrificial shrine, and the cremation platforms used by royalty and laymen alike. On the other side of the river, you'll find in mirror image 15 fertility pagodas celebrating life. Often women come to these pagodas to pray for fertility, as each one houses a Shiva Linga, or phallic symbol of the Lord Shiva. There are also Kama Sutra carvings celebrating union between man and wife.
त्रिलोक देखने त्रिनेत्र वाला प्रलय बचाउना पिए विष प्याला नाम प्रभु को विश्वनाथ जय शिव शंकर भोलेनाथ जय शिव शंकर भोलेनाथ पशुपतिनाथ हे गौरीनाथ.
Four boys, they're going to collect the coin. One of the member of family, they spread a coin or rice, because after death we believe a reincarnation, and that is all everything's for the next life.
जय शिव शंकर भोलेनाथ जय शिव शंकर भोलेनाथ पशुपतिनाथ हे गौरीनाथ पशुपतिनाथ हे गौरीनाथ पशुपतिनाथ हे गौरीनाथ
Jewelry, everything's he going to give the return back, because from today it's become a widow, and widow life is not allowed to wear any kind of great makeup and great dresses. That is the reasons her bangles, her coral necklace, her hairband, the widows is there.
Yeah.
There is a, she wear the bangles, they break, and she have a tika, clean the tikas, red mark, she going to clean her red mark. That is everything's for the bride, the sign of the marriage.
Wow.
See, going to give her whole makeup to return back to her husband, because that all everything's gift from the man. When the married times, the man give all everything for his woman, and when she lose her man, return back everything. Then her rest of the life He's not allowed to wear any kind of red makeup and red dresses.
No red and
No red. Like that kind of. One is the old man. We have the white hair. She is the widow, and she lose her husband already. One woman's her life became like that.
wow.
She don't allow to wear any more red.
Okay. What are they putting on him?
Holy liquid.
Okay. And on his head?
Yes.
Okay.
There are some red powders, and that's all the jewelry, hairbands, bangles. Now, the undertaker, he's going to handle over the first flight.
And this is
Son.
the sun.
Son. He is the son. They play the conch. The conch sound knock the heaven doors, calling for God.
Okay.
You can accept this soul. There are 3 sons. They're going to walk in 3 times around the wooden block. That 3 times walking around, we're going to remember 3 main principal God. And then he's going to drop
It's okay.
first fire into his father's mouth. To 50 body going to die. It's the first light. See,
That's a
this
lot.
is the beginning. Now the older son going to touch his father's feet saying goodbye. After a few hours, he don't see nothing. Everything's become to the ashes. It's all family work. And this, the family going to handle over to the undertaker. Undertaker, he make a big flame and everything's come to the remainings. The undertaker call back again their families. And everybody clean the platforms. And then after they offering some rice into the platform. That means believe for reincarnation, that is for the next life.
Okay.
The process going to start from here. This is the beginning. He is the man, is the undertaker. He's not living the family members. This is the material is enough to burn a body. There is a timber, firewood, straw, rice plant, bamboo, butter. Butter give a much more flame to burn a body. And after this ceremony, all the son and wife, they were like that kind of completely top to bottom white cloth, 1 year. We have a first 1 year mourning period.
Oh wow.
And every year the family need to come back this river bank, this part of the river bank, to do the anniversary ceremony, that anniversary.
They wear the white for the whole year?
Whole year, all the son and wife. Son can change the clothes, but woman's widow, rest of the life not anymore.
Wow.
This is end of one Nepali life story. That is a part of the life.
Sì, capace che insomma da quanto tempo.
Quasi quasi.
Ah, ora.
No, prendiamo a Bodnà fresca, speriamo vivi fino a Bodnà. Non era proprio 2 passi.
Capace che devono aspettare qualche giorno oppure loro. Insomma, magari
Ecco, guarda, adesso fanno il cambio, mi sono qui.
magari.
Here the family is carrying the body of the deceased to the ramp so they can slide the body down and clean the feet in the Bagmati River.
This is where they purify the body before the death.
Yes.
You want to die?
Oh no, thank you.
No?
You're ready, Premia.
You still look very hungry for information.
Yes, le bagno.
Here the family burns incense and puts holy water on the forehead and the face of the deceased. They also give a little bit of rice, as it's one of the things that a person needs to go into the next life. Pashupatinath is the oldest Hindu temple in Kathmandu, dating back to 400 AD. It's a temple to the Lord Shiva, god of destruction and rejuvenation, who has over 1,000 forms. For some time, Shiva lived on the banks of the Bagmati River as a deer. He enjoyed it so much, he decided to be lord of all animals, and he would be called Pashupatinath. These holy men are called Sadhus. These particular ones I'm sitting with are followers of Shiva. Shiva used to like to go into the woods and be naked and cover himself in ash and smoke weed, so this is what these sadhus do. This sadhu is very different from the others. He's a follower of Ravan or Satan, but he's good, somehow. He's depicted with 9 or 10 heads, which represent his great wisdom in the Vedas and Shastras. Ravan is a devotee of Shiva, and to make amends for bad behavior, he sacrificed one of his heads, but it kept growing back. The sadhu, however, is not a devotee of Shiva, so unlike the others, he does not smoke weed or run around with minimal clothing. Parvati is Shiva's wife. One of the forms she took was that of Sati. Sati loved Shiva very much, but her father did not respect him, so she gave up her life. Shiva was so distraught with grief that he carried her body all over the world. Wherever a piece of her fell, a sacred site arose. This is the case with Pashupatinath.